Curious about the behaviors that might be turning older women away? Today we're tackling a crucial topic, the specific actions to avoid if you want to be more appealing to older women. Tune in to discover what you should stop doing immediately to increase your attractiveness and why these changes can make older women appreciate and like you more. Don't miss out on these game-changing insights. 1. Being overly available. Creating a bit of mystery can significantly enhance your appeal to older women. One way to achieve this is by not always being immediately available. When you are too readily accessible, it can give the impression that you have nothing else going on in your life, which can be a turn-off. Older women, who often have busy and fulfilling lives, usually find it a lot more attractive if you show that you are equally independent. This approach can make her more curious about you and eager to spend time with you. It's essential to strike a balance, however. You don't want to come across as disinterested or aloof. The goal is to show that you have other commitments and interests, which makes the time you do spend together more special. Creating a bit of anticipation can also be beneficial. When she has to wait a little before she can see or hear from you, it builds excitement and makes your interactions feel more high value. This doesn't mean playing games or being deliberately distant. It's about maintaining a healthy sense of independence and ensuring that your availability aligns with genuine interest. 2. Over-complimenting. Compliments can be a wonderful way to express appreciation and admiration, but overdoing it can have the opposite effect. When you excessively flatter an older woman, it can come across as insincere or even manipulative. Instead, focus on giving genuine, thoughtful compliments that reflect true appreciation for her unique qualities. Older women often have a finely tuned radar for insincerity. They've likely heard their share of hollow flattery and can easily distinguish between genuine compliments and those that are overdone. To avoid this pitfall, pay attention to the little things that truly make her stand out. Compliment her on specific aspects of her personality, her sense of style, or her accomplishments. For instance, instead of saying, "You're beautiful," you might say, "I really admire how passionate you are about your career." This kind of authenticity is far more attractive than a barrage of generic praises. It also builds trust and shows that you are interested in more than just superficial qualities. Spacing out your compliments can make them feel more special. If you compliment her on everything all the time, it can dilute the impact of your words. Instead, let your compliments come naturally and when they are truly deserved. This approach ensures that your praise feels earned and meaningful, enhancing your connection. 3. Using slang excessively. Communication is a crucial element in any relationship, and using excessive slang can sometimes be a barrier, especially when interacting with older women. While slang can be a fun and casual way to communicate with peers, it can come across as immature or even confusing to someone who may not be familiar with the latest lingo. Speaking clearly and avoiding excessive slang shows respect and ensures that your message is understood. Older women appreciate clear and articulate communication. It reflects maturity, intelligence, and confidence. By speaking clearly, you make your conversations more meaningful and engaging. This doesn't mean you have to adopt a formal tone, but rather, focus on expressing your thoughts and feelings in a way that is easy to understand and relatable. Using proper language also helps in avoiding misunderstandings. Slang terms can have different meanings depending on the context, and what's popular today might not be familiar to everyone. By sticking to more universally understood language, you can ensure that your interactions are smooth and enjoyable. 4. Faking interests. Authenticity is key when building a connection with older women. Pretending to share her interests or hobbies in an attempt to impress her can backfire and create a sense of distrust. Instead, be honest about your own passions and genuinely curious about hers. This honesty fosters a more genuine connection and shows that you are confident in who you are. When you fake interests, it nearly always becomes apparent over time. She might notice inconsistencies in your knowledge or enthusiasm, which can make her question your sincerity. On the other hand, being open about your true interests allows her to see the real you, which is far more attractive. It also gives her the chance to appreciate you for your unique qualities and passions. Showing genuine curiosity about her interests and a willingness to admit what you don't know can be very engaging. Ask her about her hobbies and listen attentively when she shares. Even if you don't share the same interests, your willingness to learn and understand what she loves can create a strong bond. This approach demonstrates respect and shows that you value her passions, making your interactions more meaningful and attractive. 5. Dominating conversations. Dominating the conversation by constantly talking about yourself or interrupting her can be extremely off-putting for an older woman. It's important to allow her the space to speak and share her thoughts without interruption. Listening is an art that involves more than just hearing words. It requires paying attention to her tone, body language, and the emotions behind her words. When you actively listen, you show that you value her perspective and are engaged in the conversation. This attentiveness can make her feel respected and understood, opening the door for attraction and romance to build. Try asking open-ended questions that encourage her to share more about herself. Instead of just making statements, invite her to elaborate on her thoughts and feelings. This can lead to deeper conversations and can significantly enhance your appeal to older women. 6. Relying too heavily on technology. In today's digital age, it's easy to become overly reliant on technology for communication and entertainment. However, when building a relationship with older women, it's crucial to prioritize face-to-face interactions. Putting your phone away and focusing on the present moment shows respect, attentiveness, and a sincere interest in her. Constantly checking your phone or getting distracted by notifications can make her feel undervalued and ignored. It sends the message that she is not your priority, which can be a major turnoff. Instead, make sure to give her your undivided attention during conversations and activities. This practice demonstrates that you value her time and company. Engaging in face-to-face interactions allows for deeper and more meaningful connections. Nonverbal cues such as eye contact, facial expressions, and body language play a significant role in communication. These elements can enhance understanding and emotional connection, making your interactions more engaging and intimate. 7. Talking about money a lot. Discussing money too frequently can be a huge turnoff, especially in the early stages of getting to know someone. When interacting with older women, it's important to avoid bringing up financial matters too often. Focusing on money can create the impression that you are materialistic or that you measure your worth by your financial status, which is extremely unappealing. Older women often value deeper qualities such as character, values, and emotional intelligence over financial status. While financial stability is important, constantly talking about money can overshadow more meaningful aspects of your personality. Focus instead on building a connection based on shared interests, values, and experiences. When money does come up in conversation, approach it with humility and balance. Avoid bragging about your earnings or possessions, and refrain from probing too much into her financial situation. This respectful approach shows her that you are more interested in her as a person rather than her financial status. 8. Avoiding eye contact. Maintaining eye contact is a powerful way to build a strong connection with older women. Eye contact conveys confidence, attentiveness, and sincerity. When you make consistent and meaningful eye contact, it shows that you are fully engaged in the conversation and interested in her. Avoiding eye contact, on the other hand, can make you seem disinterested, insecure, or untrustworthy. When talking to an older woman, make a conscious effort to look into her eyes. This simple gesture can create a sense of intimacy and trust. It demonstrates that you are present in the moment and value her presence. Eye contact can also enhance communication by helping you better understand her emotions and reactions. Of course, it's important to strike a balance. Staring too intensely can be creepy, while too little eye contact can make you seem aloof. Aim for natural, comfortable eye contact that feels engaging without being intrusive. In addition to building connection, eye contact can also communicate your confidence. Confidence is an attractive quality, and maintaining eye contact is a subtle yet powerful way to display it. It shows that you are comfortable with yourself and with the interaction, which can significantly enhance your appeal. 9. Being closed off about the future. Being closed off about your future plans or hesitant to discuss them can make you seem uncertain or uninterested in building a long-term connection. Whereas sharing your aspirations and being open to planning for the future together can demonstrate your commitment and vision for the relationship. Start by discussing your goals and dreams. Whether it's career ambitions, travel plans, or personal development objectives, sharing your vision for the future can provide a sense of direction and purpose. Ask her about her future plans and listen attentively. This exchange shows that you are interested in her long-term happiness and well-being. 10. Overindulging in alcohol. Drinking responsibly and avoiding excessive consumption is crucial when trying to make a good impression on an older woman. Overindulging in alcohol can lead to undesirable behavior, impaired judgment, and a negative perception. Demonstrating moderation and control in your drinking habits shows maturity, responsibility, and respect for both yourself and your company. Savoring a good glass of wine or a cocktail in moderation can enhance the ambiance and make your time together more enjoyable. Just make sure not to get drunk. Excessive drinking can lead to risky situations and poor decisions, which can be extremely off-putting and even threatening. By drinking responsibly, you show that you are in control and capable of handling yourself in social settings. Observing how she approaches alcohol can guide your behavior. If she prefers to drink sparingly or not at all, it's respectful to align your habits accordingly. This consideration shows that you value her preferences and are willing to adapt to ensure her comfort. 11. Being too sarcastic. Sarcasm, when used sparingly and playfully, can add a fun element to your interactions. However, being overly sarcastic can seriously damage your rapport with older women. Excessive or biting sarcasm can come across as insensitive or dismissive, which can be extremely unappealing and undermine the connection you're trying to build. To use sarcasm effectively, ensure that it's lighthearted and clearly playful. The goal should be to tease gently, not to wound or belittle. Pay attention to her reactions. If she seems uncomfortable or offended, it's a sign to dial back. Sarcasm should never replace genuine communication or be used as a defense mechanism to avoid deeper conversations. When you engage in playful teasing, make sure it's balanced with sincere compliments and genuine conversations. This approach shows that you can be fun and witty without sacrificing depth and sensitivity. Additionally, it's important to understand her sense of humor. Some people enjoy a bit of sarcasm while others don't. Tailor your approach based on her preferences and comfort level. If she responds well to playful banter, continue with it in moderation. If not, focus on other ways to connect and make her laugh. Now you know what not to do. Learn about the conversation topics that instantly make you more attractive, or discover how you can make her lust over you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please take some time to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.